Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. And I finally remembered to come back here and talk to Tanner about what he wants us to do next in regards to the strange device that the Faceless are looking for. So let's talk to him first, and then we'll head back to Upper Underrail and talk to the Chortists some more, I think, since we didn't talk to everyone outside of the university. Garrett? I found Cornell and the Acid Hunters. Excellent. And what of the device? Did you get a hold of it? I've tracked the cube thing to a Core Tech research facility in Core City, but the Chortists snatched it before I could get to it. Tanner strokes his beard and speaks calmly. That is unfortunate. This makes your mission all the more important, since we can't afford to leave a powerful artifact in the hands of religious zealots. There's an Institute of Chort, located in the Upper Underrail. The Chortists must have taken the cube there. You know what must be done, Garrett. Find a way to infiltrate it, and retrieve the cube. How do you suggest I do this? I'm not sure. You could always try going to their gates in Upper Underrail and asking how one would go about joining them. But from what I hear, they're not accepting new members easily. I advise you tread carefully there. They're probably looking for certain characteristics in their candidates. You'll just have to find out what those are. They will most certainly expect you to believe or be accepting of whatever silly doctrine they hold dear. And what do you think that faceless artifact actually is? A weapon, or a part of it. What else could have goaded the Faceless to rise up in such force against Core City? I admit I don't know much about the Faceless as I would like, though, so I might be wrong. Alright, take care, Tanner. Okay. So nothing really new that I didn't expect to be told. And now we head over to the Chortists. Do I have any food on me? I did bring some. Alright, well, let's make a beeline straight for that area. Time to visit the Chortists. Again. Yep, not talking already, Tim? I'm sorry, everyone. So what have I been up to? So you should know that it's been some time since I recorded last Underrail. I think it's been like close to 2 weeks or so since I last recorded. Today is June 2nd when I'm recording this. And I've been busy playing other games and trying to get a hold on my health at the moment. I'm on all sorts of new medications for my various problems, and they have some side effects, in particular, drowsiness. Oh my goodness. Wow, am I ever exhausted. That makes recording a bit tricky. Is there anything down here, by the way? I don't think have I stepped down here? I did not step down here. Well, hold on then. Let's see what we have over here. Oh, I think I remember this area. Oh, we're here now. Go ahead and search a bunch of this stuff. A big pile of junk. This pile of junk offers nothing other than an awful reek. The flies, on the other hand, must think otherwise. Alright, so nothing really here. God, listen to the flies buzzing everywhere. Oh my goodness. Actually, I've been lucky. I haven't had any flies in the house this summer. Not yet, at least. Then again, the summer just started, Tim. You have plenty of time for that to still happen. And what am I interested in? I'll take an eel sandwich for 24. Right, so what have I been recording then, Tim? So I played a little bit of Sword of the Stars. I have another video of that almost ready to go. Unlike the first one I uploaded, this one's it's going to be a massive file. It's probably close to 7 hours long, this one. I'm surprised I did so well in it. But holy crap, it takes a long time to compress to compress that stuff down. I don't know why I'm in the mood to play Sword of the Stars, the Pit. Sorry, it's Sword of the Stars, the Pit. Recently, I think I was in the mood for something a little mindless and very RNG, and that is that game. And something that gives me a challenge. Otherwise, I just play Grim Dawn on a normal mode. I really gotta play more Grim Dawn too. I have so many characters in that game. I have stuff from Altitis, which is the creation of alts and running them over and over through the same content. All right, let's talk to some of these people. Hey there, hey commoner, frowning man. You approach this person and attempt to start a conversation. He responds with a glance, followed by him turning his head away from you. His face seems to be stuck in a perpetual frown, making him look like he's constantly angry. Whether he is or not, you remain unsure. Alright, we'll leave him be then. See what he has on him, though. A Core Tech pamphlet, so he's working for Core Tech. We'll take your fusion cell. What? This filthy and foul-smelling old man gives you a wicked stare akin to a serpent's, but one with a slight mental retardation. Afterwards, he opens his mouth so wide it makes him look like he's just about to vomit. He doesn't, thankfully, but he still holds the expression, saying nothing at any point during this peculiar introduction. Are you okay? He yells loudly. What? I asked if you're okay. What? Can you understand what I'm saying? What? I give up. Goodbye. What? Well, at least he knows how to say that, I suppose. His name is What as well, so we should have anticipated that. We'll take your single Stygian coin, sir. Goodbye. Hello, armored man. Remember the Protectorate, maybe? Foundry workers here, too. Take your Stygian coins. I don't even know how long I've been waiting. Yeah, not everyone just gets to walk into the chort. Thank you for your contribution. Detrius? Is this person's name? The barrels don't belong to him, so we'll search the barrels first. Alright, well, hello, sir. Before we talk to you, let's make sure you ain't carrying anything dangerous on you. Take his Stygian coins. Hello, sir. You approach a young man standing next to a barrel full of boiling soup, which doesn't smell nearly as life-threatening as it looks. He wears old, worn-out, but clean clothes that look like they would easily disintegrate should he stand next to a passing train. His physique, on the other hand, is much more solid, handsome, with a burly body covered in clear, uniformly toned skin. That, combined with his unusually milky white teeth, make him look like he was created to simply stand still and look good. His calloused and heavy scarred hands, however, imply the opposite. Hey, need something? Hello, I'm Garrett, and I had some questions if you have the time. Nice to meet you, Garrett. I'm Detrius. I got nothing better to do anyway. What'd you want to ask? Why are you here, and what do you know about this place? This is the Institute of Chort, the place where Chortists live and do whatever they do. I went to one of their lectures in Core City. It sounded hardcore, even though I didn't understand half of it. Anyway you look at it, it seems a lot better than the Zone. He looks at you after a brief pause. So I came here to try my luck, yeah. Maybe just a better life waiting for me behind that heavy gate. For more details about Chortists, better ask some of the smarter people around here. I'm sure they'll be able to explain it better than I can. Did you perhaps see any Chortists carrying a strange artifact? It looks like a 20-sided polyhedron. I don't know anything about any polyhedrons and all that hardcore stuff. I'm just a simple zoner who minds his own business. Besides, I spend most of the time here, and the view is not the best. Maybe other folks can help you. Who's that derailed geezer outside? Oh, ignore that stinker. He ain't right in the head. He walks around and scares people with his filthy, gaping mouth. The only thing he ever says is, what? Just that and nothing else. He's not violent, or else he would have had his innards splattered all over the floor by the Rassopores by now. Rassopores? That's how the Chortist soldiers are called, if I understand it correctly. I'm guessing the word is some hardcore mean or something, because it sounds really weird in my ears. Just stay out of their way, and you're good. What can you tell me about yourself? At first he seems a bit uneasy about the question, but then decides to answer it. I'm I'm a simple zoner from core cities who's searching for something better in life. Heard of Drop Zone? I lived there my whole life. Awful place to live in. Awful people, awful food, if you can get your hands on some. And in general, it's awful. Oh man, I understand. No wonder you left. He shrugs. I mean, I had a family there, but the zone enjoys taking away good things from me, like my family. Plague swept them all away. Father, mother, granddad, 5 sisters and 2 brothers. All of them older than me. All gone. It is usually easy to lose life in Drop Zone, but that plague, that was pure evil. Plague. Yes, a hardcore plague dominated half the zone several years ago. Not a lot of the folks know about the plague, because no one really cares what happens in the Drop Zone. But us zoners, we care. I care. My dearest are gone because of that pipe-working plague. How'd you manage to survive? He shrugs. Luck? It must be luck, because I don't have an explanation why death decided to spare me. I mean, I've never been ill my whole life. Ever. No colds, let alone something more serious. That's interesting. Maybe you were immune to the plague somehow. Have you ever been to a doctor? Doctor? No. I'm a zoner, remember? Ah, you don't understand it. You come from a different world. It's all just luck. Everything in life is about having luck. That's what I learned. You can be good at something, sure, but if you're unlucky, then that's that. Nothing helps. Look at my hands. I've been working like a slave my whole life, and everything I've earned can easily be chucked down pipeworks. It's miserable. I was lucky enough to survive the plague, but unlucky with everything else. He shrugs, drifting off for a moment. After taking a deep breath, he continues. Anyway, enough of that. Got any more questions? Nah. Goodbye, Detrius. Alright, well, that's all the other people that are outside. Let's go ahead and talk to the Rassifors now. And maybe, Efritor Denzel. The Institute de Chort is not accepting new members at this moment. This is accepting pickpockets. That was, I have Chort, 15 Stygian coins. Thank you for your contribution to saving the world. It will be put to good use. Stygian coins. Hello, Efritor Denzel. Just gonna search you as well, sir. You might have a key to get in there. You do not. You do have 40 Stygian coins, though. The man seems somewhat uneasy as you come near him, even though you're unable to see his face, which you're able to notice how his body language expresses his apprehension. He is unable to stand completely still. Either he taps his foot or crosses or uncrosses his arms, or nervously looks all around him. When you near him, you notice a symbol on his uniform, a circular eye with 2 tentacles sprouting from it, similar to the symbol on the large doors behind him. Soon he speaks with a voice that sounds tense and hasty in one moment, and cold in the other. What is it? Who are you? Are you one of the Chortists? I'm Efritor Denzel, and yes, I'm a Chortist. In case you haven't noticed, you are standing at the entrance to the Institute of Chort, and all these road guards, Rassifors, are its members as well. We are here to preserve the safety of Chort, of the Institute, so be very careful of your actions during your time here. You got your answer. Now leave me alone. Can you tell me more about Chortism and Institute of Chort? No. I don't have time for it. I'm busy. How about another question? He says nothing, but again his body language tells you he's not too keen on answering questions. I'd like to become a member of your organization. I'm sorry, but we can't accept new members at this particular time. We are full, so to say. As you can see, if you were to look around you, all these people here are waiting to join the Institute. But alas, as I've already mentioned, we cannot accept new members. Still, that doesn't stop them from waiting, which is to be respected. Chort might reward their wait, but not this time, unfortunately. I don't think you understand me. I really want to become a Chortist. What is the matter with you? Are your ears vestigial? It's like you can't hear me properly. We do not accept new members. Now buzz off. Buzz off. Is that your answer? I'm so disappointed. I never even suspected that a representative of such a grand and enchanting organization as the Institute of Chort would say something so foul to me. I was willing to dedicate the rest of my days to Chortism, and to happily spend those very days surrounded by men and women, brothers and sisters, who are above all the low-life scum and having the rest of Underrail. Magnificent Chort! You must be some inbred bastard who lost the ability to understand human language several generations ago. Look, you don't want to be disturbing an Ephraitor. I can order those Rassiphors here to call you instantly, and they wouldn't even flinch. Order them anything you want, but I'm standing my ground here. I want to join the Institute, and I'm willing to do anything to achieve that goal. Something tells you that, despite him looking just angry on the outside, on the inside he's probably turning into a ball of plasma, reaching temperatures high enough to ignite nuclear fission. Suddenly he cools down, and his tone of voice becomes calmer, losing the red-hot edge. Anything you say. Anything you say. Interestingly, there is, well, an issue we could use some help with. Do tell. We have an issue with a missing figurine, a very important metal figurine. It was stolen from us and we need it back. Now, we aren't precisely sure who did it, but we suspect those devolved lunatic inbreds must be behind the theft. They taint everything they touch with their filthy hands. The metal figurine depicts a man reaching for the surface. He points up. Up there. If you can find it, we might make a deal about you joining us. Brother. Where should I start looking for it? Well, our Rassiphor scouts have learned some time ago that large groups of lunatics were seen in the vicinity of the Empyrean shopping mall. That's west of here. If the lunatics are the ones who took the figurine, that would be the best start. And what can you tell me about them? Culling material, no question about it. They are as mentally derailed as one can be, and are, therefore, extremely unpredictable. Their motives, plans of thought, or anything about them is impossible to figure out. They are powerful psionics, mind you, and that's pretty much the only thing we're sure about them. Why would they want that figurine? I don't know. I don't think they even know. That is all under the assumption that they are the ones who stole the figurine. What's the deal with this figurine anyway? I'm not at liberty to reveal that information to you. If you do manage to retrieve it, then you'll find out more. Alright, I'm on the job. I'll find the figurine and bring it here as soon as possible. Do not speak to me unless you have the figurine. Chort. Bah! He's about to say Chort, guide us. Alright, we have the quest now. Let's go and get ourselves a little figurine. Now this, I remember this being very tough. This is another test of your character to see if your build is working. And of course, we've made max level. If we can't do this, well then the playlist will end here. But we'll make every attempt to do it. And about that, everyone, again, there may come a time in which we are unable to make any progress because my build is just too terrible. Hopefully we will never reach that point. We've been doing rather well so far. Very well, actually. And it is normal, so I'm not expecting there to be too much trouble for us. But, again, I have not stepped into deep caverns, and I've heard many a person arrives in deep caverns and cannot continue at that point. Now, I am also bringing my MK2 bolts. I have tranquilizing bolts with me as well. And I have yeah, we have... Oh, I also brought crawler poison bolts. Interesting. Alright, let's do this. Now, I remember this place because of how tricky it was. I'm going to want to clear this entire area out of enemies. The figurine is being guarded by two very difficult lunatics to kill. A plasma core, lower level. I guess we should still take it. Plasma cores are worth a decent amount of cash. Inventory 76 so far. Okay, what's in the cash register? Any Charons in here today? Nothing. Okay. We are wearing our detection goggles at the moment. See, that's done. We should leave a door open. This way we can just run through there if we must. I remember there being at least one stealthed person around here as well. Just walking in here and knifing this guy dead. Well, very, very tempting. Okay, hello, pyromaniac. Let's place a trap outside this door. And another one outside this door. This way, if they do arrive to assist, we can slowly begin eliminating them. I'm sorry, we don't have to fight them one-on-one. Now, my plan would be to backstab that guy and this guy. We'll start with this one. It looks like he's all alone. Actually, let's keep investigating a little more of this area. I don't trust the I see a bunch of open lockers. There's probably someone in there. We can come around and we pick up all the traps I'm laying down later. Okay, that's probably good for a start. We weren't seen. No one's fighting us. There's no cameras around. Was that a blueprint right there on the counter? Not one we can interact with. All right, time to get this gunner. Okay, the pyromaniac might have seen us. He did not. Perfect. Alright, one person dead. I remember Cutthroat being extremely useful for this puzzle, as it were. A decent pistol. Some decent boots, actually, as well. Armor is also decent. It's low level, but the value's good, but we won't take that. Yeah, 6,000. Oh God, I'm visible. Careful, Tim. Looks like they just moved into this location if they're still searching it for stuff. Actually, maybe he was trying to dress up the mannequin. They are lunatics after all. Okay, we should be able to gank the pyromaniac now. Again, quick saving. Alright, let's do this. MK2 bolts. A nice crossbow. Armor's garbage. We'll take the 30 bolts. Dagger's still in excellent shape, and another person's dead. Lunatic barber. Oh god. Oh god. I've never seen a barber before. I wonder what psychic abilities he has. I think we'll kill him next then. Assuming there's no one else around here that can see us do it. Let's get some better vision. Okay. Looks like there are people who might notice, so we don't want to kill him there. If that goes off, a lot of noise is going to be made. We'll wait for until he walks back here, then we'll try ambushing him. We could, of course, just ignore all these guys. We could sneak past them. They're not in the way. But I would like to eliminate more of these enemies. Oh, Tim. Got him. Got him! And we weren't seen. A decent knife. We have better, though, obviously. A biotech suit. Ooh, 3 of them over there. Okay. Next. Let's leave another trap here. I think there is an assassin and a murderer waiting in this area. They have high agility and they're good at melee. Alright, we're going to check out this place as well now. Alright, I don't detect anyone. I don't see anyone either. Is that an EMP line? Well, I can just stay here. Hello. Coupons. A set of coupons for electric dishwashers, washing machines, irons, and the like. Unfortunately, they expired. Ah, darn it. Could maybe have used some of that for our house. A locked locker. Who does such a thing? A laser pistol. That's worth quite a bit of cash. And another fusion cell. That pistol is garbage. We won't take those things. Ooh, cash register as well. Nothing in it. What the heck? Guess they're asking for exact change, or people are using their ATM cards instead. Okay. Now for the tricky battles. How do we do this? We could ignore them. I don't think I want to, though. You're also, Tim, going to end up using quite a bit of your traps here. Nuker scanner. A lot of damage. There's a good amount of damage sitting right here. I'm thinking we throw the flashbang to stun them. We might kill them with the MK4 grenade. That will do good damage to all of them. If it doesn't kill them, though, that will be awkward. 7% chance to hit them with my crossbow, but I'll only be able to take one shot because I'm stealthed. The scanner is the type that makes the copies of myself, so he actually is the most dangerous here. Okay. Let's do this. The really unfortunate part is I might get these people, and these people might investigate all the sound. But we're gonna try. Oh, we have to move to throw. All right, hold on. I want to get the aiming bonus. Should probably stay here behind this pillar. All right, let's give it a try. So I'm thinking we flashbang to start. Anyone who's not stunned, we'll go ahead and shoot. Wow, game. 2 90% misses on my grenades. We're dead. We're dead. This sucks. God, game, I hate you so much. Unfortunately, now we have to kind of run all the way around, and we're gonna probably die to this thing, the doppelganger. It is probably gonna kill us. Oof, good critical hit, sir. Shield. I can't use the morphine. Our grenade's back up. Unfortunately, making a ton of noise, and we just have to keep running away from the bot that doppelganger. Okay, we can. I have to move to do this, Tim. Let's do it anyway. Missed a 91% shot. This sucks. This sucks. So many misses. That Dietrich was right. Sometimes you just get unlucky, and that's the end of all of it. I'm not gonna abuse the zoning. I'd rather just do this battle all over again. We have 7 hit points left. I can't bandage. Let's just wait here for them. That was just terrible. What the heck? Wow, and that doesn't heal anywhere near what we need healed. Shaking my head in disgust. Let's try this again. That was terrible. Holy crap. Alright, let's try again. Come on, game. It's 90% chance. I should not have missed with both of them. Actually, we should probably throw the normal grenade first. That way they're damaged, and then we stun them. We could take a single shot, but I think we'll flashbang. The scanner's dead, which is good. Let's take a morphine. Oh, do I not have any morphines? I do have morphine. Okay, so it's not on my hotbar. You down here. Okay, we can tranquilize the nuker. To incapacitate him, and we'll go ahead and shock stun the pyromaniac. And then we'll get out of the fire. We can use a normal health hypo. Switch to our dagger and cut her up. This guy will be stunned for 4 turns, so I don't really need to attack him quite yet. He has a shield activated. Let's move behind him. This is stay a little bit more away from the enemies that are coming from this direction, assuming there are more enemies coming. Yes, there will be more enemies coming. Alright, let's switch to our crossbow, and we'll lightning him. He's almost dead. And now he is. Can we make it upstairs? The enemies will look for me. They will come up here. Oh, and I wasn't using my critical goggles, so that was also bad. Let's recharge our shield. Hold on a second. Do I have any other of those? I do. Okay, that went significantly better. Let's go back downstairs and recheck. More MK2 bolts, another crossbow. We're not going to take it. Some MK3 grenades. I guess we should take these. They're not bad. A shield. We don't need that pistol. Crap all on this guy. I guess we could take advanced health hypo. Looks like the electrician bit it. His friend went right back to enjoying the fire. All right, let's try killing the freezer then. Freezer very dangerous, so I definitely want to keep him off his guard. Well done, Tim. A laser knife, we should take it. It'll be worth something to sell. A good pistol as well. Good armor. Not better than what we're currently wearing, but I'll grab that. And the electrician, what did he have on him? Goggles, which are worth quite a bit of money, so we'll take those. A very nice crossbow, but not better than what we're currently using. I guess we'll take this after all. Okay, so far so good. Now we have some other enemies we're going to need to worry about. Dagger and crossbow are still in decent enough shape. I don't need to worry about using another ability. I don't think we killed either of these enemies down here. I did not. The brawler is hurt. Let's go ahead and leave another trap here. Actually, I think there's an open window, so we can leave that shut. Okay, and the chiller will be the one I want to fight. Now, my food expired, so first, let's go ahead and eat some food. And we'll use our canned fish to reduce the cold damage that we're going to take from this. Just in case I mess this up. Okay. Let's zap him. And we'll kill with the normal bolt, I think. Oop! I put a mine there, not a bear trap. That's gonna get the attention of the other gentleman down here, I think. Oh, it didn't. Okay, that'll be fine then. Take your adrenaline, sir. Just some garbage in the barrels, nothing worth taking probably. And a cash register. In a rare move of caution, I am not actually going to search this place. I don't need the food that's in the fridges that badly. And I remember that being extremely tricky, this battle. So I'm just going to let that stay. I can search that after we're done with upstairs. And speaking of that, let's go ahead and repair our crossbow. Probably wear the perception to start. We'll take a brawler and a gunner. I don't like how empty this room looks. That just screams trap to me. But I'm paranoid. And so is Garrett. He has the quirk. We'll go in. Well, we would already have been seen and attacked had there been someone in here. Okay. Here's how we can do this. Do you have enough action points to shoot after you cutthroat? Let's investigate what's further up ahead. the off chance he hears something. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, not so perfect. Let's watch him for a little bit, shall we? Oh, the chiller's you're gonna have to kill him kind of where you have to kill her, kind of where she's currently located. I don't want him seeing me. I like to avoid these guys altogether if I can. But killing her will make sure that if I do fight these two, no one else should hopefully hear the battle going on. Where does she go? We missed. That's it. That's it. We're dead. We need to kill her. Yeah, we just have to take these giant hits from this thing. Let's use some morphine. And I can't really stop myself from being attacked by this thing. I don't think I can net it. Yeah, it's immune. Oh crap, here comes people to investigate what's going on. Let's use some health. Those misses are just really horrible. 5% miss chance on that. Okay. Looks like the doppelganger died. Let's take out our weapon and try to shock stun this guy. Net him as well to prevent him from running away. And then we knife him to death. Okay. That wasn't so bad. We did win. We can bandage ourselves. Let's do that. We'll need another bandage. Alright, Mr. Chiller, what do you have on you? A pistol will take that. Remember, I did say ages ago that I would attempt the battles, even if things went wrong. I'm not going to reload. I will attempt to win, no matter what. Although, to be fair, that the first time I died here, I wasn't really feeling up for it. I still tried, but I won't lie. That wasn't my best. I should have, if I wanted to win, I could have abused the zoning in and out, but I hate doing that. Alright. There's no one in this place, so they would have come to investigate the combat as well. It says perception. Just perception goggles. We don't need a hacksaw. More coupons. That will finish that up. Alright, let's eliminate these two people now. Grenades are still out of the question. They will draw too much attention, I think. So here's my thoughts. I love... Okay. We can stab him and net the brawler. That will be the plan. Now, the brawler will probably try to stun us. Yep, toughness punch. So we're stunned. There's nothing we can do about it. He won't be able to do anything either. Oh, he's shouting for help. Someone may come to rescue him. Ooh, and someone did. A bunch of people came to investigate. This is too good not to eliminate this guy while I can. This is way too good. It's one less person that we'll have to worry about. The others are moving away. He's still stunned for 3 more turns. Switch to our crossbow for the close-range electrical hit. That was really nice, Tim. That was really nice. When they all came to investigate, they let me pick off another enemy. A decent pistol. Crossbows are always decent, but they're not worth very, sorry. They're worth a ton of money, but finding someone who will buy them is tricky. Who will buy them? Who will buy... Yeah, I said that correctly. Alright. Maybe we should take this anyway. How much does it weigh? 3 pounds? Nah, you can keep that one. Okay. I guess the good news is we also, by messing up the scanner battle down here, by messing up that attack, we did draw the chiller down here. That gets him out of this room. And this is a very dangerous room, if I recall correctly. Unless I'm thinking of it up here. Nope, this is the room, I think. Oh, maybe not. Alright, hold on. Let's wear perception goggles really quick and just stare at this for a bit. Pyromaniac and the scanner. And the gunner. I'm not eliminating them without a lot of assistance. I wonder where the electrician must have been in this chamber. Must have killed one of these guys. So I'm thinking we eliminate the freezer because he's not going to have any backup. Although, to be fair to him, you're going to have to kill him quickly. A cutthroat will do it. A cutthroat should do this. Nice and quiet, like. Decent dagger. We'll take it for the scrap parts. Pistol will be worth some money as well. Three enemies up there, and that is what I'm worried about. Venga and Frost. Two named bosses, basically, guarding what we need there. That metal figurine. If we had a cloaking device, maybe we could walk up and just take it and get away from them. Or if we make some noise, they would go and investigate it. Unfortunately, I don't think I could put traps there without them seeing me. like where that trap is placed. We could put 2 traps here and here to delay their arrival. Oh, there's another chiller over on that side. Okay. Let's try this first. We'll go ahead and put some traps in front of the door to prevent them from easily walking out of here. We'll put 2 acid traps down. Next, we'll put a singular mine here in the dark. And my plan will be to start the battle by fighting these enemies. Okay, Tim. Let's start this then. Use your shield for an MK4 grenade. One of them just immediately dead. Can we kill the scanner? And I kind of have to move behind the column at the very least. It's not a good chance at all. Let's try a flashbang. Very nice, Tim. We'll move up a little. Well, not too much. These guys will break. These guys will use their range attacks on me if they get a chance. Let's stay here. That's Frost doing Frost things. Let's go ahead and throw a grenade at them. Frost is almost dead. I'd love to kill him. They're getting out of that this turn. Can we actually kill Venga? Let's try incapacitating. Frost? No, that did not work. I should have done the electrical attack. That would have killed him. Get behind cover. They're healing. But our grenades are ready. These 2 are now back in the battle. Oh, our grenades are not ready. Well, we're just going to run to get some distance. Oh, crap. He can hit me with cryokinesis. Nice! Yeah! Dead! All of them dead. Well done, Tim. Well done. Holy crap. That went really well. Those traps, man. Those traps. And that mine actually hurt Frost a little bit more, bringing his hit points down to get the guaranteed kill. And there's only 3% chance on that grenade. Well done. Well done, Tim. Well done. Venga, what do you have on you? An electrical blade. Not better than Sting. Yeah, not a whole lot of anything really useful on you. And Frost, what do you have on you, sir? Wasteland Hawk. Decent weapon. Good armor. Not better than what we're currently wearing. Almost overburdened, so the rest of these corpses will just have to stay. We might as well take any credits that they have, though. And we are here for that figurine. That was not so tough in the end. Oh, but the figurine overburdens us. Okay, how much are we overburdened? By 3 pounds? Can leave the crossbow here then. The hardcore chips are overburdening us. Let's go ahead and eat them now that we no longer need the frost protection. And that's it. We cleared out all the most of the lunatics. There's a few places I haven't checked out, like this room. I'm not feeling too confident about a really dark room though, so I can't carry anything else anyway. All right, that was amazing. So I'm going to go osprey everyone and just store a bunch of this stuff and so on and so forth, stuff I normally do. And when we come back, I will probably be outside the Chortists, ready with that figurine. And thank you guys for watching this episode. I will see everyone in the next one. Take care, everyone.